Are you a small business owner? Do you pay for health care coverage for your employees? Are you looking for a way to lower your tax burden while providing your employees an important benefit? As part of the 2010 Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act, the federal government is offering a tax credit for small businesses that are providing health insurance for their employees. In return for providing health care coverage, employers may be eligible for up to a 35% tax credit in 2013, and that tax credit could rise to 50% in 2014.
We've been providing health care to our employees from day one, actually. We've been in business since 1986. It's something that we need for our own family, so we know that our employees need it also. We found out about the health care tax credit about 3 years ago. You just have to get the employee's wages and how much you've paid for the insurance, and then it gives a calculation, and the accountant takes it from there. I would just encourage business owners to look into the tax credit, talk to your CPA, do the necessary paperwork. It's not that much. Like I say, maybe 10-15 minutes. Compile your information, hand it to them, and you might be surprised at what you'll get out of the tax credit.
The healthcare tax credit is a piece of the affordable healthcare legislation that benefits small businesses so that they can offer many options of health insurance to their employees. At this point, if you are a business that has fewer than 25 employees, you may qualify for the tax credit. It's something that's easily accessed as far as eligibility requirements online using a very easy tax credit tool calculator. In addition, just talking to your broker or your CPA, they can help you see whether or not that this credit could actually save you thousands of dollars. This really is a very simple process, and we have seen over 360,000 small businesses already take advantage of this tax credit. It's a great way for them to actually save money directly off their bottom line and at the same time help their employees with more options, and so that's a win-win for everyone.
As with all tax credits, the Small Business Healthcare Tax Credit has some rules and conditions. Employers must meet 3 initial qualifications. 1, your business must have fewer than 25 full-time equivalent employees. 2, the average wage of each full-time equivalent employee must be under $50,000. And 3, employers must pay at least 50% of the cost of health care coverage for the employees. Let's look at each of these qualifications in a little more detail. First, count the number of full-time employees you have. Business owners and their family members are not considered employees for the purpose of this tax credit. So let's say you have 7 full-time employees. If you have part-time employees, you must then determine the number of full-time equivalents, or FTEs, you have. Here's a simple way to get to that number. Add up all the hours worked by your part-time employees during the year and divide by 2,080. That's the number of hours a full-time employee works, 40 hours a week times 52 weeks. Round up to get the number of full-time equivalent employees. Add that number to your full-time employees. This gives you your total full-time equivalent employees. Remember, the total must be fewer than 25. If it is, you can go to the next step. Now, add up the total wages paid to your full-time and part-time employees. Then divide that number by your full-time equivalent employees. If the total is under $50,000, you have met the second qualification. Finally, add up the total cost of your employees' health care coverage. If employees also cover their families, you only count the cost of covering the employee. Then, add up the amount you, as a business owner, have paid for employee health care. In order to qualify, you must pay at least 50% of the cost for your employees' health care. If you fall within the guidelines for those 3 requirements, you will quite likely be eligible for the Small Business Healthcare Tax Credit. The Small Business Healthcare Tax Credit is based on a sliding scale, with the highest credit value going to the employers of the smallest businesses, paying the lowest wages. As employee headcount and wages increase, the value of the credit decreases. Business owners with fewer than 10 employees and an annual average wage of $25,000 or less can claim the maximum deduction. To help you determine if your business might be eligible for the healthcare tax credit and what that amount might be, use the simple calculator on our website. Even nonprofits may qualify for a portion of the tax credit. In addition to the tax credit, you may be able to deduct the remainder of the healthcare cost you pay for your employees as a cost of doing business. The healthcare tax credit can also be carried backward all the way to 2010 or forward in time to other tax years. Your accountant or tax professional will be able to give you more details. Offering healthcare insurance coverage through your business is a tremendous benefit that helps you attract and retain employees. There are thousands of businesses across North Carolina that could be taking advantage of this tax credit and saving thousands of dollars in taxes. A tax credit that rewards you for providing an important benefit that attracts and retains good employees is a win-win for everyone. So contact your tax professional or the IRS to find out if you qualify, and you can start saving today.